Breaking news, Nigerians. Tinubu receives thunderous shock after seeking Atiku's appeal dismissal. See what the U.S. military general announced that raised concerns. Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Nigeria is facing a tense political situation as the Supreme Court is set to decide the fate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is being challenged by the opposition parties over his ineligibility to contest the 2023 presidential election. A U.S. military general has warned that Nigeria could face 4 serious consequences if the Supreme Court upholds Tinubu's victory. Major General Gregory Coppell said in a video that one of the possible outcomes is that Tinubu's opponents could try to impeach him through the National Assembly. He said this would be a drastic move to question the legitimacy of Tinubu's election. He also suggested that if the Supreme Court fails to do its duty, it could be dissolved by the executive or the legislature, creating more confusion and uncertainty. Another scenario that Major General Coppell mentioned is that the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) officials could face legal action for their role in conducting and declaring the election results. He said this could happen if the Supreme Court does not disqualify Tinubu on the grounds of his alleged dual citizenship or other issues. He said this would increase the legal and political turmoil in the country. Major General Coppell also warned that there could be growing public dissatisfaction and calls for political change if Tinubu remains in power. He said there could be more protests and rallies to pressure the government to address the grievances of the people and demand more accountability and transparency. He said this could threaten the stability and security of the country. The case against Tinubu was brought by the presidential candidates of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the Labour Party, Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, respectively. They claimed that Tinubu was not qualified to run for president because he was born in Chicago, the USA, and had a foreign passport. They also alleged that there were irregularities and fraud in the election process. The Presidential Election Petition Tribunal of Appeal Court dismissed their petitions and affirmed Tinubu's victory. They then appealed to the Supreme Court, which is expected to deliver its judgment soon. Meanwhile, Tinubu has asked the Supreme Court to dismiss the appeal, saying it was frivolous and abusive. He insisted that he was eligible to run for president and that he won the election fairly and squarely. He said the tribunal was right in its verdict and that he had the mandate of the people. Mr. Tinubu has said that the senior court must not encourage Mr. Abubakar's behavior of first filing ambiguous petitions and relegating the supply of evidence to portray his claims till later. The president noted his rival demonstrated the same behavior at the Elections Petitions Tribunal. The appellant's submission under paragraph 6.45 of the brief further exposes the entire attitude of the appellant before the lower court. That is, the attitude of the first filing a petition and then fishing for evidence during the presidency of the petition and even up to the point of appeal to this honorable court, contained the Nigerian leader. He further urged the Appeals Court not to countenance the evidence of forgery submitted by Mr. Atiku Abubakar because it was never entered into the record or judgment of the tribunal that upheld his election victory and formed the basis of the plaintiff's appeal. Nigeria is now being ridiculed before the international communities. What a shame. And still, majority of Nigerians are still saying it does not matter. It does not matter until it matters. It does not matter until it matters. This is not an issue of okay, this is not what someone can say is an individual matter. This is not just about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are talking about the image of this country. It's at stake here. You understand? Not be everything then they bypass. So see now, people don't they carry mouth they put for this matter. You understand? People don't they carry mouth they put for this matter. Nigeria used to be the giant of Africa. Are we still giant of Africa? Nigeria is nowhere to be found currently because we have leaders who do not care about the image of the country. We have selfish leaders, wicked people. You understand? I don't know this kind of wahala. To rule not be by force. It did not started from President Bola Tinubu. No, it did not started from him. All this issue on ground did not started from him. You understand? It be like say the democracy when Nigerian enter, it no even benefit them. Well, I don't hear the matter, so I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section, please. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.